Did you know that new construction homes are not perfect? No, they're not, but there are a lot of pros to buying new homes. One thing is you get a warranty. The state requires a warranty for the HVAC, the plumbing, electrical, waterproofing, and all that stuff for at least the first year. Now, the appliances are usually covered the first year by the manufacturer's warranty. Now, most builders, but not all, might give you a longer warranty on your structural. There might be a 5 or 10-year warranty on structural issues. So that means if something settles or sinks that's not looking good, or you get a crack in the basement and water comes in, you need to reach out to your builder or just read what your warranty covers before you buy the house. I mean, it's quite that simple. You have the opportunity, they give you those booklets up front, just see what's covered. It's not little tiny fractures or hairline things. It's like an actual, has to be like a certain depth, and then they'll cover it. So everything is really spelled out in the warranty booklet that they usually give you. So you may want to work with a builder who offers this supplemental warranty other than just the Maryland state warranty. The other thing is most of them don't necessarily put your money in a separate account. They have a bond with the state that says, hey, they will return your money if for some reason they violate their contractual obligations. But, you know, it's not like in a separate escrow account. Smaller builders might not have this bond, and then the money would need to be put in a specific escrow account, and you have the right to get that account information from the builder. So you can check up on them, make sure that they are legit and everything's set up the way it's supposed to be set up. A lot of builders offer great closing incentives if you use their title company and their lender. And, you know, it might cost a little bit more money to use theirs, but usually the incentives make up for that. So, you know, check that out and make sure that you're comfortable doing that. They've been really great with the high interest rates in offering buy downs and other interest rate incentives that most normal sellers are not doing. I'm seeing it mostly with new construction homes. You do have to wait. That would be a con. You know, a lot of times you have to wait unless they have a spec home. If they're selling their spec home, hey, you're golden. Then you can get right in. But if you want to wait because you have a home to sell, it might be better to just buy the new construction and build it and then get your home sold along the way. You get to choose finishes and floor plans if the home isn't completely finished. Most builders, you know, they might have certain selections you have to pick from. That, okay, you can get this and this and this, you know, these color packages, because if for some reason you back down and you haven't purchased the home, they have to resell this thing. So they're not going to want purple countertops. Unless you pay cash, non-refundable upfront, don't expect to be getting something crazy like that. And sometimes they'll pay the buyer's agent compensation and sometimes they won't. It's just like regular construction. You have to negotiate and work that around. Now, some of the cons are like your landscaping is not going to be mature. You're not going to have probably blinds in your windows. You could get a bad builder who cut corners that you don't find about until later on in the transaction. If they're building a whole neighborhood, you're going to have porta potties and construction vehicles and a lot of racket and, you know, that orange dirt everywhere for a while, okay? And it also takes a little bit of time to build equity because if they're given new homes and you have a resale home, most people are going to pick the new home because they can choose what they want. New construction is usually more expensive, but it is brand new, so. And the timelines vary depending upon how far along the builder is. Does he already have permits? Are you waiting for permits? That can take very long. So you want to know exactly what the timeline is and what are the things that could hold it up. If you're building during the winter, a lot of times it's the weather. If you're building during the spring, a lot of times it's the weather. So rain and snow, high winds, any of those things could halt construction, you know, based upon the safety of the people out there in the field. Sometimes home warranties can be difficult to use to get repairs. So You know, if you have to call the manufacturer, um, you know, hopefully, I mean, I just went through this rigmarole with my TV, and I bought the Best Buy warranty, and of course, it's new, and it was the manufacturer's warranty. And I felt like I was building a TV. They made me do so many testing things because I guess they figured their product wasn't bad. Anyway, it turned out that the remote they give you has to be charged. We never use the remote that comes with the TV. We always use our Comcast one. So anyway, it was something stupid, and we did get it figured out. But yeah, they can be a little bit of a hassle when you have to go through those warranties, and or any warranty company, I guess. With new construction, you may have to move twice. I mean, but that can happen again with resale. If you're selling your house and buying another one, you may have to move twice. But I'm pretty good at negotiating around that, so I don't see it happen that often. And then one thing that was really cool that another agent in my coaching group told me this morning, that she advises her clients to get a second home inspection about 9 or 10 months into it, because you get that last walkthrough at 1 year. At 1 year, they'll come back and fix cosmetic stuff, supposedly, and any other things that are going awry with the home. So she actually advises her clients to pay for another inspection so that, you know, nothing's settling goofy. If so, you're going to know about it. The other thing you have to be aware of is the county does what's called an improvement levy. Now, they're pretty savvy nowadays, and they do hold extra money in case the county gets the taxes up to where they are. We got lucky when we purchased, because we had to pay the first 6 months taxes, but it was only on the land. So it was very inexpensive, even though they had escrowed money. We did get a little rebate then, because it wasn't as computerized as it is now when I bought my new construction home. Now it's kind of computerized, so yeah, you're probably going to get hit at least within 6 months with an improvement levy where your taxes will go up. But if you have a good lender, he's already prepped you for that, and you're already pre-qualified with that amount in mind. So they estimate it, and they're really pretty good at doing that based upon the history of the sales in the area and everything, and what the taxes are there. What was the biggest surprise you had when you purchased a new construction home? DM me below. Let me know. I'm curious to see what kind of experience you had when you bought. Have a good day.